All right, let's dive into something that's been brewing in Philippine politics: the potential impeachment of Sara Duterte. Honestly, the whole thing feels like another circus act in a country already known for its political dramas.
You're not wrong. There's a growing sense of disillusionment with our politicians. It feels like they're more focused on power struggles and digging up dirt on each other than actually doing their jobs, which is to serve the people.
Exactly. We're seeing accusations of corruption, infighting, and blatant ambition, and it's just exhausting. So, the question is, should this impeachment case, which seems to be heavily influenced by political maneuvering, even proceed?
That's the million-dollar question. On the surface, impeachment is a constitutional process, a check and balance on power. But in reality, it often gets weaponized for political gain.
Precisely. We need to ask ourselves, is this impeachment based on solid grounds, on actual violations of the Constitution or betrayal of public trust? Or is it simply a move by political rivals to weaken the Duterte camp?
And that's where it gets murky. It's often difficult to separate genuine concerns about accountability from political motivations. The lines are so blurred.
Think about the timing, too. Are there any other factors at play? Are there upcoming elections, shifting alliances, or attempts to consolidate power behind the scenes?
Always. Philippine politics is rarely straightforward. There are so many layers of intrigue and hidden agendas.
So, let's say the impeachment proceeds. What are the potential consequences? Obviously, it could lead to Sara Duterte's removal from office.
Which would be a seismic event, no doubt. But it could also further destabilize the political landscape, create deeper divisions, and distract the government from addressing pressing issues like poverty, corruption, and the pandemic.
And what if the impeachment fails? That could embolden the Duterte camp, further entrench their power, and send a message that they're untouchable.
It's a lose-lose situation in many ways. Either outcome could have significant repercussions for the country.
So what's the alternative? If impeachment isn't the answer, how do we hold our leaders accountable and ensure they're serving the people's interests?
That's the bigger question, isn't it? We need to strengthen our institutions, promote transparency and good governance, and empower citizens to demand more from their elected officials.
We need a more mature political culture, one that prioritizes the common good over personal gain and focuses on constructive dialogue and problem-solving rather than endless bickering and mudslinging.
Easier said than done, of course. But it's a goal worth striving for. We need to change the narrative, to show our politicians that we're tired of the games and that we expect them to actually do their jobs.
Absolutely. The impeachment case is just a symptom of a deeper problem, a political system that's often more about self-preservation than public service. We need to address the root causes, not just the symptoms.
So, to answer the initial question, whether the impeachment should proceed, it really depends on the evidence and whether it truly serves the interests of justice, not just political expediency. But regardless of the outcome, we need to keep pushing for a better, more accountable, and more responsible government.
Well said. This isn't just about one impeachment case. It's about the future of Philippine politics.
Indeed. And with that, we'll wrap up this discussion. Thanks for tuning in.
Until next time.